Welcome, everybody, to the Slightly Diverse podcast. The name rebranding, the grand rebranding, grand opening, grand reopening. It is I Milk, and today I have
That's
Argus,
interesting.
who
Okay.
just
I was
spoke.
gonna make a I was gonna make a stupid joke, but I'll make it in a sec.
There's Argus, and then there's Borderline.
Hello.
Once again, our favorite fucking class clown.
I couldn't recover from the Goblin
Oh
podcast.
my
You're gonna have
god,
to
no,
ruin this.
stop.
Yeah. You have to rape somebody in order to get rid of that disease. The goblinitis is what I call it. But
I thought I sent y'all back to the moon.
if you just use your hand, Borderline, and not give consent to it, right? And then you fuck it anyways, then it'll work. Trust me. So go ahead and try it out. Bang your hand, but don't give it consent. Be like, you make your hand not want it. Understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Is that what No No November is then? It's just jerking off without consent.
Yeah, it's when your hands it's when your hands deny consent for a month.
Yeah. Oh shit,
All
bro.
the guys who
That's
can
not
blow themselves are having a fucking joyride. All the guys who can suck their own dicks are having a gay old time on November. Do you guys participate?
I think it's kinda stupid.
Do you participate? Yes or no?
No, I don't. Actually, you know what? This year I tried to. First day failed. Whatever.
What about you, Borland? Did you participate?
On the night of Halloween, I went out drinking, like I said,
Mm-hmm.
with a mask.
Yeah, you did.
Um,
With a mask?
I don't know why you need a
I
mask in
wait.
Texas,
Did
but
y'all not know
whatever.
that?
Why do you need a mask in Texas?
I collect masks.
You collect them?
Yeah, not those stupid cloth face masks. I actually collect like decorative masks.
Like what?
Oh, interesting.
What do you got?
I have a whole collection. I
From like
continually.
across the world?
Well, that I actually want to do. I actually want to get a African tribal mask, and I
So are
want to
you
get
telling me
a.
that you raid like burial sites and just and like steal other people's just like burial masks or something? Is that what I'm hearing?
It would be a worthwhile try. Fine. Fuck me. I fucked up the sentence. Yeah, I would like actually to find something like that.
What kind
But
of masks
no,
do you
I.
got?
He's a
Huh?
Tomb Raider. This is Tomb Raider,
What
dude.
kind of masks
He's
do you
Laura Croft.
have?
Right now, I have some neon masks. I have a shinobi mask. I have a some skull masks. I have it counts as a mask. It's one of those fake beards from Duck Dynasty. I have
Okay.
some bone masks
Do
that
you have like a
cover like
mask made of eyes, like human eyeballs? That'd be fucking scary.
That'd be fucking cool, dude.
how would I make that?
Just get a bunch of fake
Maybe.
guys and glue it onto like a hockey mask. That'd be
And I
cool.
even have one of the Call of Duty Ghost masks.
Ooh.
Oh,
What's
what
whose
about like a
mask?
big eyeball? Can you wear a big eyeball helmet?
Elias.
Elias's? Okay, that's kind of lame, not gonna lie.
I
Call of
wanted
Duty
Keegan's.
ghosties.
I'm about to say
Keegan.
I want you to want Keegan or to have Keegan's.
Kegels
I
is like
know, but
a
they weren't selling his for some reason.
Kegels is like a vagina exercise,
What are you talking about? He's
right?
you were making fun of ADD earlier, and here you go. Fucking Eagles is a fun
Oh, I
exercise.
definitely have ADD. It's just not. It's just. It just. I just wasn't prescribed anything besides physical
Stupid.
abuse.
Oh Jesus Christ, dude.
Oh yeah. Anyway, so you went out with a mask, and then you what? How'd you come? How'd you end up coming?
I uh I went out to a bar and I it's my usual bar I go to,
Mm-hmm.
and there's like this guy who's handing out candy, and I this actually was a lady is handing out candy, and she's ended up giving me like the rest of the bowl. I was like, all right, cool. And then like this group
Damn.
of like Indian people my age came in, and then they sat down somewhere, and I was like, oh, they didn't get any candy, so I'm gonna go hand them some of this stuff.
Did they
I went
ask you to
over.
redeem a Google Pay card for them?
No,
Damn, dude. Getting real racist already.
no,
hmm
no. They were actually really nice. I handed them candy. I was like, yeah, they were handing us out earlier. Figured you guys might want something. They were like, you want to sit down and like hang out with us for a
You
bit? I
want to
was like, sure.
sit down, bruv? You want to see my
No,
shit?
no, they talk like normal people.
This is a really long way to tell us that you got fucked by a guy, dude.
Oh my god.
Yeah, were there girls? Was it a group of how many men versus women were there? The Indian
There
people.
was 2 guys and 4 women.
Okay, okay.
Oh,
So it
Yes,
was like
and
two
then
of their
there was one
sisters and
girl in
then
a
their 2 friends.
there was one girl in a cat suit,
ooh,
and
Mm-hmm.
she was cute. Me and her ended up talking. They actually asked me to like follow them on some bar hopping. Uh,
Oh, that's cool.
so I did.
danger.
That's not
No, I'm
dangerous.
kidding.
I
I
go
don't
bar
know.
hopping. I used to go bar hopping all
I
the
don't know,
time.
bro. I don't trust people.
I used to stab people. I used to rob people. It's not dangerous at all.
Yeah, for you, it's not.
Well,
It's like it can be dangerous for them.
me and her, uh, we talked for like a long ass time. She obviously liked me.
You pushed her
Uh,
over because you're still a
we
goblin at this
ended.
point, right?
No, after the bar, we went to her friend's house and we all hung out there, watched movies, and me and her were on the couch together.
Mm-hmm.
And uh, I forgot which one made the first move, but we were really close.
You grabbed her
And
leg
then it got
and
to a point where
yanked
I
her.
was just like, I gotta head home. And as soon as I was walking, she walked me out. Uh, there were some personal details I don't want to involve, but
She had like
I went
a
home and
she she was
masturbated.
blind. Oh, you masturbated.
So- oh, dude, I thought you got laid or something. No, you just
No,
I thought
no,
you were gonna
she
had a
say
didn't.
really
like you
Oh,
walked out and then
had
she
a
blew
really
you on
cool
the
night with
porch.
this really cool girl, and then you just went off and beat your shit. Oh no, dude,
I thought you were gonna
that's
say she was gonna blow you on the porch or something. But no.
no,
well, I kind of feel bad for you.
She's like, I'm going to
no, that's
fucking
fine.
rape
This
you.
always happens.
That's not. Yeah, that sucks, dude.
It's fine. I don't
Are
care.
you gonna keep
I
talking
mean,
to her?
I suppose
I don't know. I
Why
you
have her
don't
not?
know,
number. She
bro.
has pictures on it.
Why not? You're single. This girl
Yes.
likes you. You said she was pretty.
Yeah.
Just
I
because
don't
you're a
see any
little
reason
racist, she
not
can
to,
fix your
not
racism.
not to keep hanging out with her, bro.
Well, I don't see any reason to keep texting her if she won't want to respond to the one text I sent her,
Oh no.
give her.
which probably wasn't really a good text to send, but oh well. I don't
You
care.
You
you sent her.
what? Do you mind telling us what you sent?
It was
Well,
his
the next
hand covered
morning,
in frosting.
no, like the next morning, I was like drinking a soft drink just to like hydrate a little bit,
uh,
and then like it tasted weird, zesty, like lemony.
It
hmm
tasted zesty.
I don't know why. And I had something else too, and it tasted also zesty. I was like, why do I have a lemony aftertaste of everything? I texted her that. I was like, hey, is it just me, or does everything taste like lemons to you now? And she just never texted me.
No.
Okay.
You have herpes now or something?
No, 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 we never kissed.
No, she just kind of like buried your face down there, and you lapped like a dog, and then you went home, right?
What?
She's like, it's the least you can do. I did buy you drinks and shit.
She didn't buy me any drinks. The fuck?
Oh, she didn't. Who bought you
No,
drinks?
her friend bought me drinks.
Oh, you blew him. Okay.
No,
Let's throw it together.
So then, why were you trying to get with her if the
And
friend was more? But
his
you know what, that's
lemony.
probably, dude. Honestly, on God, that's probably why she's not responding because her friend's into you,
His
bro.
lemon flavored penis got down in your mouth and, your throat, and it just stained it.
no, she knows I was into her. I
Well,
wasn't like acting weird or anything. I was pretty relaxed about approaching her
send her a
and
picture
everything.
of a big minion.
I love when people say, you know, I was acting pretty chill. You know, I don't think I was acting weird. In all actuality,
I was
bro,
like,
the whole time, bro was talking like Morty.
He's like, so you like girls and stuff or boys? And then she's like, how old are you? I'm 27.
Like the whole time was like, oh, jeez.
Oh jeez. Oh jeez, I never met a brown chick that I liked. She's like, what?
she was nice though, but I don't
I'm
think so.
telling you, bro.
Not unless we meet at another bar by chance. But no,
At a bar.
that's how we met.
Invite her out, dude. She
Huh?
go on a date with her. And tell us how it went.
Yeah, hey, you want to go to another bar? As you can see, I'm a chronic alcoholic.
Yeah, well, I mean, she probably is too. Let's be honest.
No, dude, that's when you go to the bar, right? That's when you go to the bar with her and you order an angel shot just right in front of her.
I forgot what that is. Isn't that like the hardest one?
What you know what an angel shot is?
No, I've been like trying different drinks, but no.
Oh my, how am I like the guy who just turned 18 and I know an angel shot don't
Oh,
actually ever
friend,
do
what do you
that
mean? Like,
unless
how am I supposed to
I
know?
don't know
no
what that is
oh
either.
no way. So an angel shot, what it is it's actually it's not actually a drink, it's something you ask the bartender when you need help.
Oh,
Mm.
Yeah, so it's like if you're a
oh
woman
yeah,
and
no,
if
I
you're a
remember.
Wait,
woman
what?
and
What?
like there's this guy who's really hounding you, he's really being creepy, you just want to get away from him, you ask the bartender for an angel shot and they'll take you in back and call the cops.
And they'll fuck you instead. And then he's like, she's taken.
At the end of the day, yeah, really what it is, it's a trap. It's all a ploy by the bartenders. They are the real
The
threat.
sexy bartender blows you. And then she's like, get away from her. Because this is a girl this time. Well, for me. They get the girl bartender to blow you. And then she claims your penis. So when the other girl goes down to blow you, she smells her breath on your penis. And then she stops in her tracks. It's like a repellent, right? How women's mouths work.
Whoa, what the fuck is that, ASAP Rocky? What am I tasting? Dude, one of my favorite thing. Oh, you know, no, actually, I'll say this. One of my favorite things in like music has to be the relationship or the friendship between ASAP Rocky and Tyler the Creator.
What kind of relationship do they have?
They're just really tight, and but like you know, ASAP Rocky is with Rihanna and shit, right? Well,
Okay.
ASAP Rocky's birthday, Tyler, or no, is it Tyler's birthday?
Mm-hmm.
Um, at his birthday, ASAP was there, and he's saying all sorts of like gay shit in front of like to ASAP, like with everybody around, and he somebody gave Tyler a mic, so he's like. I guess they're like they wanted to make some kind of speech or something, and he's like, "I just want to make a shout out to my boyfriend ASAP Rocky." And everybody starts clapping because I guess they're just kind of going along with it. And Rocky's just staring at him, just stone faced, like and says, "Don't say that, don't say that."
Like, Rihanna, I'm sorry, but the first time you guys had sex, I blew him actually to get him
But no,
prepared. I had to
yeah.
suck the
So
cum out of his balls before he slept with you because he was afraid of lasting too little. I had to give my boy a prep. I had to
yeah, no,
prep
it's
him up.
and like from what I can tell, it's something he always does just to annoy him because he gets real uncomfortable.
Many times they said Rocky asked me for nudes so he could stay hard with his wife. He's like, Quake, I need a dick pic so I can stay hard.
I need something in my mind. Come on.
Would you? What if your best friend, the whole world, did that, Argus? He's like, I'm with a girl right now. I can't get hard. Can you please send me a picture of your penis?
That'd be really weird to send that to my brother.
Is your brother your best friend?
Pretty much.
Gay. Why don't you go
What
kiss
the?
Why don't you go be incestuous in
What?
Alabama?
I'm about to say, why the fuck would you suggest that? That's weird.
Is your brother? Well, I mean, yeah, I guess you are twins. My older brother, he wasn't my best friend. I wouldn't say that, but not that we had a bad relationship. But what were we saying?
A lot of
Uh,
things.
Lost my train of thought.
A lot of things. We
So
were
that
saying
how-
many things.
Yeah. So your
Talk about
brother is
the
like, can you please
PS3.
send me a picture of your titties real quick so I can get hard with this girl? Because he doesn't want to see
Yeah,
your
no,
penis,
that'd
he's
be
your
weird.
brother.
That'd be real weird, bro.
Please send me a picture of your friend's cock. How about that? Your other friend's cock. Can you send me a picture of Adam's penis real quick so I can get hard?
Jesus
I know you have
Christ.
one. He's like, listen, I'm
Talk about
panicking.
PS3.
I've been in the bathroom for 30 minutes.
Not, dude. On my senior year trip, I was sharing a hotel room with my brother and
Mm-hmm.
two of our friends, and one of our friends, two of them, they were just making very gay jokes. Like they had to share a bed, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the two of them were just making very gay jokes. And on the way back home, they kept making the jokes. They kept saying, "Oh yeah, we just went hard all night." And everybody was like, "What the fuck do you mean by that?" And they're
You and your
like,
brother
"I'm
are like
like, no,
quivering and you're under the sheets. You're like afraid.
no." I was up most of the night, to be honest. I slept on the floor because I don't like sharing beds.
You wouldn't share a bed with your brother?
Nope,
I would. I'm not afraid of
I
that.
hate sharing beds. I don't know why.
Oh yeah, I'd probably give my brother like a black eye or something. I move around a
No,
lot.
I think it mostly stems from the fact it's just I'm not comfortable with people like that, even people I'm really close with.
Yeah,
So,
I've slept next to my friends, my sisters, all that.
oh yeah, no.
We're not afraid. You know, if I poke my friend in the eye with my boner, with my morning wood, it's on him. Why was he down there?
Wow. That was really gay. I don't know how to feel about that.
That's on him. Why was he down there, bro? You know what
That was
happens
pretty
in the mornings.
that was pretty dang homoerotic, if I must say so.
Now, me and my friends would get drunk and we would just sleep on the same bed because my friend has a big bed in his house, and we would just like all pass out on top of it. But yeah, don't be afraid, Argus. Just because you're a little gay, they'll understand.
Well, what?
They'll understand. That's because you're addicted to penis. Don't worry about it, dude.
Doctor, I have a debilitating addiction to penis.
What about you, Borlon? You ever slept in the same
What?
bed as a man?
Dude, I'm in the military. Of course I have.
Yeah, dude, I was about to say he's in the military and he's in a branch that is the Department of the Navy. Of
Did I
course
not
he's
tell
shit.
you
Of
about
course he slept with another man.
did I not tell you about my last field experience?
No. What happened?
Had
Okay.
to had to
This last
motherfucking
week-
like cuddle up for warmth. So
No.
cold.
Kiss and
So we
hug.
were. So this is the only time they ever said it. Actually, no, they said it before, but I got lucky and got away with getting my own tent. They
Mm-hmm.
said that we had to share tents, and I ended up with a new guy. Um, we ended up uh sharing a tent, and I was like, "Hey, dude, you know, we'll most likely have to strip down when it gets too hot, but I have an idea for this." And I suggested we put up a tarp between us, and we were able to hang it up with this little net
Mm-hmm.
in the middle, and it worked. Uh, I definitely jacked off several times so that way he couldn't see
Oh,
me.
what the fuck,
You beat
bro?
off next to that dude.
Yes.
That's kind of gross, dude. That's kind of
He
like
just says yes.
that's kind of
The
that's
way he says yes.
it's not only gross, it's a little disrespectful.
It's not disrespectful. I put up a tarp.
No, but you're in the same. He's breathing the
Still
same air as your
into
penis.
like this brand new guy as well.
You should have went outside.
beat
You
off.
should have took. That's like pissing your pants.
You just
Okay,
beat off next to him, dude. What the fuck,
that's
bro?
messed up, dude. Respect.
Well,
His, respect his
you know what
personal space.
you know what the really funny thing is too, Bordelon though. He knows you beat off.
Here we have
Yeah.
another example of Borderline
He
being
just never said
absolutely
anything.
Yeah,
disrespectful.
he never said anything. We're still good friends.
You know what?
What's he
Can we
gonna
have
say?
can we have him as a guest on next episode?
I asked him if he wanted to get on.
Oh
One time.
please,
I
please.
was like, dude, you know I've been jacking off every fucking time, right? He goes,
We
yeah.
need to you need to coax him. You need to convince him to come on this podcast.
I asked someone else to join, but he never joined. He just keeps going. My phone's dead. I was like, what? How?
Take it outside
You
the
just
tent.
put it on the charger. I watched
My-
you.
He's
my
not. He's not
phone-
coming on here with
my-
the phone.
My phone's dead. You just texted me that. How's your phone dead?
He's not coming on with the phone.
And then he goes, "Oh, I gave you the wrong number."
I
I was like,
refuse.
"Give me the right number." He gives me the right
Man,
number.
bro, just tell us you don't want to be on our super cool
Maybe it's because you beat
podcast.
off next to him for like 5 years.
Like, one. It's just for 2 weeks.
You're gonna be
But
like,
little
I
do,
can't. It's like,
little
can you
do
just
you
be
know,
next to me while I
little do
jack
you know,
off?
he was reaching his hand under that tarp and picking up the aftermaths of your little session.
Borderline's like, can you
Little do
FaceTime
you
me?
know.
Can you FaceTime me while I beat off? Because I can't beat off unless you're when you're not around. It's not about you. It's just I need your presence there.
So true.
I've been beating up next to you for the past 15 years. I cannot finish unless you're around, unless you're like in my within 15 feet of me.
I need you there.
Yeah, you should have took that outside, Borlon. That's messed up. He's breathing your cum air. That's not cool, dude. I was like, what the hell, man?
I couldn't go outside because we have like one female of our entire platoon.
Was she
Is
outside?
that the one? Is that the one that shit in someone's yard?
She's
No.
like sleeping on the outside of the tent while you him beat off.
I still can't,
That's so
dude.
fucked
I
up.
still can't get over. Even though that you told us that story so long ago, I still can't get over that when you told the guy, he's like, "Man, I'd love to see her shit." I was like, "Bro, what the
I'd love
fuck?"
to see her
No,
come
he
out.
told me that he goes, I can't. I want her to squat over my chest, just take a dump on it, and smear all around.
It'll fill the pores.
Dude, I swear, military is full of
He
weirdos, but
wants to
that's
end
a
up with
given.
acne on his chest
You know
from all
what's
the
even
dude,
crazier
from all
than
the
that?
voodoo.
Just recently, he showed us a video of this woman like
Oh,
fingering
yeah.
herself, and once she climaxed, she then shits on the floor, and I'm like, what the fuck?
That guy is
He's
fucking
like, "Bro, check
crazy.
this shit
Dude
out. This shit's
clearly
awesome."
has a scat fetish.
Yeah, he probably does. Maybe when he
What
was younger,
fucking weirdo, dude.
his dad or his mom would like poop all over him and laugh
Ew.
about it when he was a baby. And then he grew
Ew.
up with that in his mind forever. But yeah, that's disrespectful, Borla. Next time you want to beat off, do it outside the room at least.
Outside the room, they're in a tent.
Don't do it next to him. Come on, man.
Yeah,
Come
so
on,
I
man.
I
couldn't.
mean, shit, dude.
figure
Though,
out
if he's
that.
into it, what do you
The
want?
shared
What do you want from
space.
him? If he's into him, what do you want from it? What? For all we know, the guy, the
Argus,
other
has
dude,
your
he
brother
was, he
ever
was,
beat off next to you?
huh?
Did your brother? You ever caught your brother beating off right next to you?
I can't say I have.
That's probably because he takes it outside the room.
Probably, yeah.
Exactly. That's what Borland should be doing.
It wasn't just like a separate tent or a fucking bathroom I could have just went to.
Yeah, dude, it's probably like freezing out there. You want just to go beat off in the
Oh, that wasn't a
cold.
challenge.
No, yeah, you could beat off anywhere. What are you talking about? I beat off in the mountains. It was
You
fucking
need a
crazy.
place, I'll be there, dick in hand.
Oh my god, you guys are weird.
I beat off when it was like fucking 2 degrees outside. You got me fucked up. But yeah, what were we talking about? Elon Musk bought Twitter. You guys know that?
I wanted to talk about on BSRE, but yeah, sure. Let's talk about Elon Musk buying Twitter.
Elon Musk, not only did he buy Twitter, he made it better. He's gonna charge everybody for those little blue check marks. You can see that, and people on Twitter are fucking pissed off about it because they have to spend money on Twitter now in order for exposure, quote unquote. And yeah, I know this Twitter account called For Exposure, right? It's like this like page that like takes screenshots of like artists' DMs where like people will try to ask for free art because artists will work for artists want to work for money, but some people just want free things where they work for nothing.
People mistreat the fuck out of artists. That piss me off.
Mm-hmm. So this Twitter would show those screenshots, and they recently left Twitter because they don't want to pay for a blue check mark. Well, first of all, they never had.
Yeah, I did.
They never had a blue check mark, anyways. But yeah, they're leaving Twitter because of that, and it's kind of ironic that the people that expect for people to pay for like something would leave because they don't want to pay for something.
I don't know. What do you think about the whole Elon Musk wanting to make?
He's literally
Elon-
doing what we were talking about last time when we said, what if we own Twitter? Or like I said that I want people to like investigate the source code, and he's doing that. And now I think he's just trying to make his money back because he doesn't even want it.
Well, see, that's the other thing. Well, yeah, that's the really funny thing is because he valued Twitter way more than it was,
Mm-hmm.
and Like I hate to say that I think Elon's kind of not the smartest person out there, but I genuinely think he isn't because he valued Twitter way more than it actually was worth, and then he did it, and then he tried to be like, oh no, I was just kidding, right? And then
Yeah.
Twitter was like, no, like we went through all this, and yeah, no, you're gonna buy this shit for $44 billion.
We're forcing
You're
you.
gonna buy
That's
you're
the
gonna
fun.
buy
That's
this
still the
shit for
funniest thing.
well, yeah, they sued him over it because even Twitter was like, yeah, we're just not making money off this. I want my 44 billion that you promised. So honestly, it sucks to be him because he shouldn't have. If he actually wanted to buy Twitter, if he didn't want to buy Twitter, he shouldn't have talked about buying it in the first place.
Yep.
And now he's $44 billion less rich,
I thought it was million.
and now he's talking about how much effort he wants to put in to try and make the app better. But it's like, dude, you didn't even want it.
Yeah, I mean, I think he is gonna make it better. I think people are overreacting, even though he has like done. I mean, he just started. He just started getting.
I
He
mostly
just started his
I'm
work on Twitter,
I
and
mostly call out the hypocrisy of it all.
the only change he's made is that now you have to pay for the blue check mark, which nobody
Yeah,
gave a shit about
yeah, no,
anyways.
I hate the hypocrisy of it all personally because, for example, or how ironic it is because he's talking about how, free speech doesn't exist anymore. Twitter needs to be this bastion of free speech, but then a lot of people I know, and myself included, were saying like, how can you? Because like he likes to frame Twitter as this town hall,
Uh
right?
huh.
But Twitter isn't a town hall. It never has been, and it never will be.
Yeah.
Primarily because Elon, you own it. You can't call the town hall. You can't call the town hall, say the town hall's owned by everybody when not everybody owns it. Twitter's not funded by taxes. Twitter is funded by you. You own Twitter, dude. It's not. It can't be that town hall that you think it can be, or you want to say it can be, even though you know you're lying.
Hmm.
And like, I don't think he's stupid in the sense. I think more that a lot of people that like him are stupid because he's not as smart as he paints himself out to be.
I think I agree. Yeah, he can't claim it's a town hall if he owns it, but I think as long as he like keeps every like change open, and is honest and actually takes like suggestions and criticism openly, it could be pretty good. I think Twitter. I mean, I use Twitter just for like artists and hentai. That's
No, I
my
love
suggestion
Twitter.
would be like, hey Elon Musk, put hentai on the front page from now on.
No, I think Twitter's fucking awesome. I don't care what people say. Twitter's amazing.
Twitter's gay, dude.
Nah, dude, Twitter's fucking hilarious. Especially when I don't know if you saw, you may have, I doubt you heard, but him and AOC went at it the other day.
What the hell is AOC?
The fucking congresswoman, the congresswoman that like people love, that like Republicans love to hate on.
What did she do?
What does she do, or what did she do to elicit a
What
response
what
from
did
Elon
she do?
Musk?
What did she do?
She called out the fact that on Twitter, anyway, she called out uh, the fact that Elon wanted to, make the blue check mark. This was before it went through, but she called out that he wanted to make the blue check mark something you paid for, like a monthly
Hmm.
subscription. And his response was to post a picture of from her website, her merch site,
Hmm.
and show like, well, your shit's $38, right?
Hmm.
So she fires back and says, "My workers are fully unionized, have health care benefits, and multiple sick days a year. You're a union buster who has an ego problem." And everybody was like, "Damn, what are you gonna
I
say to
assume
that,
he said
Elon?"
that because she was like $8 is too much or some shit, right?
I don't know why, to be honest. It was probably something stupid or him just trying to make himself look smarter.
People have been saying that like $8 is too much for the blue check mark,
I think the
and
well
it's
the
like you
one
don't need
I
the
think
blue
the blue
check mark
check
to
mark
use
shit
Twitter.
is I think the blue check mark shit is stupid anyway. One, why do you need to
I
it's like
agree.
why do you need the blue check mark? And two, why do you need to make the put the blue check mark behind a paywall at the same time? And again, he's trying to recoup his losses,
Yeah.
but bro, you wouldn't be in this situation if you just kept your fucking mouth shut and didn't buy Twitter.
I
So
mean,
really, I honestly think
I
he
don't
can. I
understand
honestly
that
think
part.
I honestly think on some level that kind of deserves to take some losses from Twitter. But I think I don't. I think he's just going to take losses off Twitter for a long time because even Twitter was losing money when Twitter owned Twitter.
Yeah, I think he can make it better, and I hope he does.
I
But
don't. I
I feel
don't.
like
I
people
don't
are
know how he.
complaining way too soon, even though he's done like almost nothing yet.
I don't know how he can make it. I don't know exactly how he can make it better in the sense of what is bad about it
What was bad for
currently.
me is that I would follow, like Twitter's right. People would post like hentai and shit,
Hmm.
and then Twitter changed it to like only the top tweets would get shown. So like a smaller artist would not be shown to me, and even if I put it as like a chronological, it always revert back. I think
So I don't
I
know what you're
think
talking
he
about. I
should
see
get rid of
hentai at the
that.
top of my timeline all the time.
No. If you go on Twitter right now, unless he removed, it, I don't know yet. If you go on
Wait, let me
Twitter
go
and
on my
then you're on
Twitter.
the stars in the top right, yeah. So your timeline is set to home, and then you can switch to latest tweets. I fucking have to constantly put my Twitter to chronological, so like I see tweets as they're happening. I don't
My
remember when Twitter
tweet.
changed that. It's fucking annoying as fuck though, and I hope he gets rid of
Yeah, I
this.
don't know. I'm seeing anime shit. I'm fairly certain. I'm seeing like
At the
I
top
should.
right of your screen, you see those little stars. If it says your Twitter is set
Yes.
to home, that means you're not seeing tweets as they show up.
Home
It's
shows your top tweets first.
yeah.
See latest tweets instead. Okay, let's see what this does.
I have to constantly put it back to this. I don't know why Twitter did this. It pisses me off. Twitter. Why do I want to? I don't want to see a tweet from 2 days ago. I want to see the tweets that are happening now from all my favorite artists. God
Hmm.
damn it! I want to see the new stuff, not the ones that they posted like 6 days ago. That have like 100 likes.
I will admit though that my criticism of Elon mostly stems from the fact that I don't like Elon as a person.
I like
So
Elon. I don't. I
I
think
could
he's. I think he's kind of
I
chill.
I think you can like Elon. I think
I
you
think
can
he's
like Elon, but I don't want people. I hate it when people say Elon's a good person because he's just not.
I I
Like
I don't I don't see Elon as a huge villain, to be quite frank. I
I
just think
don't.
of him as
I'm not
just a
saying.
guy.
I'm not saying I see him as a villain, but I don't see him as a, I don't think Elon's I don't think Elon's actions or anything says generally makes the world better. I think he's like every other rich person.
Elon's
You
like
know,
the guy
self
you would invite to your party, but you would only talk to him for like a little bit. You know what I'm
yeah,
talking
yeah.
about?
No, like
He's just kind of around. He's a nice
well
dude.
so it's like
He's not your friend.
I used to kind of think Elon was, I was like, "Oh, he's better than most rich people." And then at the end of the day, I start to realize um that Elon is like every other rich person, self-absorbed or absorbed in their or like so blinded by their own sense of self-importance.
Hmm.
And I think that came to fruition when on Twitter before he bought it like maybe 7 weeks ago, back when I started college. He was like, "I'm up late racking my brain trying to figure out how to end this war," and referring to Ukraine,
Yeah, yeah,
and how he was saying some stupid shit about Ukraine should just surrender, just save everybody the trouble and just surrender, right?
hmm
And everyone was like, "Yeah, no, that's a really stupid take, dude." And
what a
like
smart guy.
it's the sense of it's the fact that it's the fact that he thinks that he might think he's so important as to him thinking he can give m- any sort of meaningful insight into the geopolitics of
yeah,
Ukraine
yeah.
or have any deep understanding of what the war in Ukraine means to Ukrainian people.
It's like when we talk about Ukraine, we don't know what the fuck we're
Yeah,
talking
it's
about.
like, but like we
Your
can
Muslim opinion on
understand
Ukraine
though.
is about as equal to ours.
Yeah, but we can understand though, right? We can understand, like, do we want the war to keep going? Of course not. But do we understand why they're still fighting? Of course, because like, and it's just him saying like the simple thing to do is to just surrender and lose your country's sovereignty
Yeah.
to an oppressive regime like Putin. That's just the better option. I'm like, there's no good options here. It's either fight and continue killing people, or and maybe have a chance at keeping your country's sovereignty, or just willingly give it over. And it was the fact that he thought that he could say that and
Hmm.
think that in any way is like meaningful was what made me very angry. Because
Yeah.
I'm like, this war means way more to them than what you think it does. So surrendering is not an option for them.
Ukraine should turn Muslim and get all the Muslim countries to help them.
Iran. Dude, that'd be so. This just in: Iran has sent troops to the front
Yeah,
line to fight
Iran's
Russia.
been helping Russia, giving them weapons and shit. But then Ukraine turns Muslim, like, and Iran's like, damn, you know what? We're gonna help Ukraine from now on.
Mashallah, Shakik. Mashallah, Shakik.
Mashallah, mashallah, Ukraine, mashallah. Yeah, do you guys
Yeah,
like?
no, for
I got a good question. You guys like Jews or Muslims more?
what kind of question is
I'll say
that?
without a doubt, I like Muslims more than Jews.
Why? Okay, why do you like? Okay, I'm really not sure how
I
to
have
respond to
met
this. Why do you like Muslims
I've
more,
met many
Muslim
Muslims, and
people
they're all
more
very
than
nice people.
Jews?
They're all very
Oh
nice
no,
and
I
very
think
respectful.
I've met very few Muslims, but every time the couple I have, they're so gracious, so kind, all sense of the word. But feel like I can say the same thing about Jewish people, about the few Jewish people I've met.
Every Jewish person I meet, they're like, I know, I don't really give a shit about Judaism.
So it's just like they're not Jewish by like religious practice; they're Jewish by ethnicity,
Yeah,
and they're
yeah,
just like, yeah, I'm just a Jew.
yeah. They're just like regular, but Muslims believe in that shit. They're like,
Ordinary.
this is
So,
what I'm about.
so you're like, okay, see, I thought it was gonna be something worse. I
That's
thought
why I
you were gonna be
was
like, yeah.
no, because my nieces and nephews are Jews, and you know,
Your
and
niece's nephews?
my nieces and nephews, they're all Jews, and you know their father's side is all Jewish. So I met a couple of
Oh,
them, but all of them are just like Jewish by just
so
race.
you're like you like Muslim people more than Jews because it's because
Because
like
they believe in it.
they
They, it's like that's like when you know like with Catholics are like, yeah, I'm Catholic, but they only go to church once a day or once a year.
once a
And
day, yeah, once a day.
no, Muslims go once a day. They're like, this is what
Do
I'm at.
do they go once a day?
I don't know. I don't know enough about the Muslim faith, but
I will admit they got some
believe in it.
fucking commitments there. Ramadan, no, is it Ramadan
Mm-hmm.
where they don't eat during the day?
Mm-hmm.
They only eat at
Mm-hmm.
night.
Yeah.
Dude, this year's Ramadan was so funny to me because so many dudes were like, "Yo, like, how do you all survive Ramadan?" A bunch of like Muslim creators I follow on TikTok were like, "What?" And they're like, "How? Like, you don't eat or drink, right?" And they're like, "No, we eat and drink, just not when the sun is up."
Oh, and Muslims, they make the best videos sometimes. I'm not talking about ISIS and shit. I'm talking about like
Yeah. They make the best videos. Those ISIS videos,
there's like
oh,
this
top tier.
there's this funny Muslim dude that's like a big like he looks like a big potato, quite frankly. But
Oh, and he like bounces his belly up and down and shit.
yeah.
Yeah, I've seen him on TikTok.
And
Dude,
Jews,
I don't
you
know
know,
if
Jews are like making videos of them like shooting like torpedoes and and missiles at like Muslim villages and shit. It's like this is just sad.
Oh,
Although,
you do really? Is that like a reference to Israel and Palestine?
no, I forget what I was watching. It was like something about like the Jewish like soldiers.
Because yeah, I
And
was
a
about
lot
to
of
say
times they're like,
Palestinians are Christian. In case you didn't know
I
that.
know I don't know where this was, but
Uh-huh.
but yeah, it was like Jewish shoulders. I keep saying shoulders.
Shoulders, yeah,
Jewish
shoulders.
shoulders.
Jewish shoulders.
Jewish
Jewish
shoulders and
soldiers.
toes.
They have mandatory service for women as well.
Okay, so Israel. It's just stop. I
So
don't know
like
why.
it was like
Okay,
this
I'll just say
documentary
this:
thing.
Jewish soldiers just doesn't sit right with me. Am I the only one hearing someone say, Jewish soldiers?
Jew warriors.
Oh, that's even worse.
These Jew warriors,
Oh
Jew
God.
warrior women are all like
Mhm.
mortar teams and
Fucking gold.
missile teams and stuff, right?
They
And
do they not frontline women?
No, they're like usually on the artillery and stuff, and they would like always be like writing like
Interesting.
funny phrases on
Right.
the mortars going out as they bomb a whole
Hmm.
village. It's like this is dark as
Oh my
fuck.
god, we do the same thing though.
Yeah, but we don't. I don't know. Do people still write on their missiles and shit? In
We still
Borderlands?
write on. Oh yeah, go ahead. Yeah, borderline. Do you know?
What?
Or is he like, I'm too dumb to be anywhere near mortars?
What?
Do soldiers in the U.S. military, do we still write shit, or do they still write shit on like artillery rounds and mortar rounds and bombs and shit?
Do they
One.
write?
Fuck's
What?
sake.
Whoa. Sorry,
What? What's
sorry,
up?
sorry.
One. They're the IDF troops. Not, you don't have to if you can't say Jewish soldiers. It's
It's
IDF.
Jew
Well, see, I
warriors.
was
Jew
gonna say,
warriors.
something similar. I was just call them IDF. Don't call them Jewish. Fuck.
Oh, a
Don't call
beautiful
them.
Jew-S warrior.
Don't call.
Jew-S.
Don't call them Jewish soldiers. Call
No, I
them.
like the
Call
Jew-S
them.
warriors. That's even better.
Call them IDF, like the Israeli Defense Force. I actually think IAF is a better phrase though. Israeli Attack Force,
What
or
about the
ITF,
IRA?
Israeli Terrorist Force, but
What
that's
about the
just me.
IRA? What about
The IRA based as fuck. That's all I'm gonna say.
them?
IRA based as fuck.
And in regards to the missiles,
Don't say that in
they
Ireland.
only write on the missiles for a mission.
Don't say base as fuck IRA in Ireland,
Well, why not,
dude.
dude?
What are you talking about? They had
I
like
love
a
car
whole like
bombs.
almost civil war in Ireland.
Fighting for the independence of and the reunification of Ireland
Hell
as
yeah,
a
dude.
sovereign state,
Hell yeah, no, I agree
which
with
the
you.
Queen, that wicked bitch, refused to acknowledge.
Fucking bitch. Fucking old
Dude,
lady.
that was my favorite thing out of the Queen's death was people saying, "Ding dong, the wicked bitch is dead."
Yeah. Anyways,
I didn't.
these Jew-S warriors, they write on
Oh
their
my
mortars before
god,
they bomb like villages of innocent
bomb a
people,
whole
of
village.
innocent
Yeah,
I
residents.
even told you about the missiles.
What missiles?
yeah. When we asked about writing stuff, shit like phrases on ordnance.
Yes, I've already said it.
So sorry, I didn't fully hear you. They do with permission.
No,
Okay, so that's not a thing we do. People do anymore. Gotcha.
no, they do it.
But
Oh,
with permission
okay.
though.
Or they just kind of do it.
Well, that's what's funny is I've been talking. I didn't even say permission. I said they do it for a mission. Jesus.
Well, I know because okay, gotcha. So yeah, it's still a common thing. Good to know.
These Jew-S warriors are kind of hot.
Honestly, though, with our military, it's weird because we write. Don't get me wrong, like they write some weird shit, but it's mostly just like memes and shit
It is.
that I've. But that's usually because our military is made up of like a bunch of goofball teenagers. So
Joe Rogan says hi is on one of them.
yeah, see exactly. Like
You ever
there's a
done
guy I
DMT
follow on
a missile?
TikTok. There's a guy who I follow on TikTok. He's a tanker in the army,
Uh-huh.
and each tanker gets to name their tank, right?
Mhm.
They named their tank the Akatsuki.
That's so stupid.
I know the tank's called called Akatsuki, and it's like their whole platoon, their whole thing is anime themed names for their tanks, and what like
Mom showed you.
like bro wears a whole ass like fucking Naruto headband like under his helmet.
Mel, do you not remember that meme I showed? Or not meme. That picture I showed you from Arma about that mod.
What mod? We don't play
It was
Arma.
for the
What are you talking about?
RHS. The RHS mod. Apparently, RHS USAF. They there's this thing that they have where if you spawn a tank in, this is randomly generated, but the name of the tank will appear on the barrel of the
Mhm.
cannon.
Yep.
And when I sent the name of the tank was Small Penis Truck.
Big fucking phallus.org. I'd put that on my
No,
tank.
it was like I think another one was Trump's Prize.
What would your
course.
tank name be?
My tank name,
Mm-hmm.
the Rolling Chode.
That's a good one. I'd be
One time he says I give a name and it's good.
I don't know, what would I be? Probably just be Funny Worm.
Of course it would be.
This is Funny Worm. I'm rolling in over here about 2 clicks from the objective. Can I start
Funny
firing
Worm.
bullets just
Go
because it's
according
funny?
to enemy tanks.
I see this kid playing out in the grass over here. Should I just blow him up just to teach him a lesson? Over.
Load the high loader. Load the high explosive.
And
Load the white phosphorus.
then the
Well, I don't think tanks carry white phos, but I know they carry
Well,
high
not
explosive.
barrel. There is missile tanks.
Yeah, we don't got many of those though. I mean,
No.
maybe the HIMARS.
what if they
Yeah.
what if they fill like a bucket full of piss and then put a cap on it, and then they shoot it out of the tank and that works?
What?
It's not very. That's just not very aerodynamic, if I do say so myself. I've tested it.
I forget. Weren't you telling me one time, Borderline, about like this like weapon that like just dumps piss all over people and like they can then they show up better on thermals? Or
What?
is this just my mind playing tricks
No.
on me?
I never knew that was a thing.
I thought we were talking about like drones with like piss on them or like some sort of chemical that dumps it on people so they show up on thermals better.
Sounds like an Israel moment. Not gonna lie.
I mean, shit, I don't know.
That
I
would
don't
work.
know. Sounds
Spoiler
weird. I
alert, as
didn't
a
know that was a thing.
As a Marine, how do you feel about the fact that the Marine Corps is or has already gotten rid of their tank battalions?
Disappointed. Very disappointed. We're all disappointed. Even the guys who are training are disappointed.
I figured because if you're Marines and all y'all's
Yo.
vast levels of intelligence, you guys do seem like you would really fuck with tanks.
It was funny. It was a meme too. It was like, hey, can we have less toxic leadership and maybe even a chance to get tattoos? And they're like, got it. No tanks. Like,
No
what?
more tanks. You're like, no, we want the tanks. Give us more.
What did you say? I'm sorry. Did you say you can only wear one specific type of sock? Got it. That's what you're doing now.
It can't. It's not darn tough. If y'all know what darn tough is.
No, what the
Darn
fuck? We only asked
tough.
for like 2 things. You can only wear a certain type of pants if it has 3 pockets. What the fuck are you smoking?
3 pockets. Why not such an uneven number?
It has to have at least 3 pockets.
Oh
Wow, dude, that's so y'all.
So you can't wear sweatpants.
Honestly?
sweatpants have
What do
huge-
women do
yeah.
when they get periods on the field?
Suck it up.
Oh, that's
I don't know.
That's kind of hot, but wait,
No,
what was that?
no, that's not what I meant. Ew, gross.
Look, she's dead. You could tell because she's bleeding. I don't think that's what that is.
Nope,
She
that
they
is
get like
just
a big
her.
bendy straw. They have a combat bendy straw to drink
Ew,
off. To drink up
you
when they're
sick
bleeding.
fucker,
You're the
dude.
one that said it, dude. You put it in my
No.
mind. You
No,
put that
I didn't
idea
mean-
in my mind.
No, gross. Nope, nope, nope.
Yeah, you don't answer the
not
question.
what I meant.
Borlon. I already know what the answer is.
What?
They get a combat bendy straw to drink from their fucking pants whenever they're
Gross.
bleeding.
Put her on a rock or something.
Like private woman, you need a drink. She's like, nah, I'm all good, buddy. And then she starts drinking from her fucking pants.
Hey,
Bro.
Marine fan, can we have like better food and chow hall stuff that's like edible? Yeah, sure.
No tanks, gotcha. Actually, you know what? Fuck it,
all right,
get rid of
all
the
right,
VMFAs, bro.
Reach the rank of corporal in order to re-enlist. What?
You need a what?
You know
Yeah, you have to reach a certain rank in order to stay in the Marine Corps.
what the fuck, bro?
Damn.
Dude, I could go on all day about all the shit the Marine Corps has decided is better for itself.
Would
Honestly,
you
though,
prank a
honestly
woman?
though,
Can you prank women in the Marine Corps?
It ruined their retention rate. I'm not sure if you heard about that, but like the retention rate of the Marines was so fucking low. That's when they decided to finally let us have tattoos.
Oh wow.
the retention rate for our military is just shit all around. Maybe not the Air Force though.
Can you prank
No,
women in the
definitely not the
Marine
Air Force.
Corps?
The Air Force definitely gets treated well.
Well, they have they have a really good retention rate, but they can't get new people to join the Air Force. Is from what I've been hearing. So like there's a huge lack of support personnel. There's a huge lack of pilots. So it's like they're having to, just to keep the pilots that they already have in the Air Force,
Uh-huh.
they're just having to fucking make a bunch of changes, which I think is good.
They're
I
blowing
doubt
people trying to
I
leave.
doubt yeah, I doubt since Top Gun came out that the Navy's probably in the next couple of years going to have any trouble getting new people.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, all those gay guys are gonna get real
Yeah, the
fucking horny
biggest
for Top Gun.
recruiting, the biggest recruiting technique that the Marine Corps had was Full Metal Jacket. That was it.
Yes, we need like a Full Metal Jacket
People
video
saw Full
game.
Metal Jacket and then thought, you know what, I want to experience that.
Oh yeah, dude,
Yeah.
100%.
They legit
That
thought it was awesome.
That's kind of funny.
he's right. One of the biggest recruiting tools for our military is military-based media. So whether it be video games,
When
movies,
you show the tragedies of war,
It's funny because you saw in a
it
movie how
works.
cool it'd be, or if you played a video game and you thought it'd be cool to join, they will legit turn you away.
For what? For what? For playing a video game?
For saying you wanted to join because you played a video game based on it.
Are you sure?
that's not
Yeah.
well, so it's like, for example, a lot of people point to, like, has anyone been on social media and seen those, like, those little cool I'll admit they're cool, those like special forces edits that people make with really high bass music and shit, and just like shaking all over the place? Maybe not, who knows.
I don't know what you're talking
Well,
about.
that shit is a major recruitment tool, because people see special forces and they're like, oh, that shit's cool, like I want to do that. And then they're like, yeah, it's more that it's like it's becoming less subtle, I'd say, or more subtle, because like you said, they're turning people away who are like, yeah, I played a video game, I want to join.
In my high school, people would constantly ask all the recruiters that would show up, like what their biggest kill streak was and shit like that, right? And the recruiters were always like playing it up to like, yeah, just like Call of Duty, it's awesome.
But see, you can't say that. The thing is, you can't say that anymore. They probably could say it back in, I think, like before Iraq, they were able to say that,
What do
but you
mean?
can't say
not,
that
I'm
anymore.
fucking 23, bro. I'm not that old. What are you
Oh
talking
shit,
about?
mate! Fuck, you're right. Well, I do know.
Add to the Geneva Convention to not be taking pictures with dead soldiers.
Man,
Yeah.
what Geneva Convention? We ain't even signed that shit,
That is
bro.
kind of that's kind of sad and disrespectful.
Yeah.
You know,
Because
you
that,
might
like,
as well be watching an ISIS video at that point. If you're taking pictures
Marines
of
and,
dead
soldiers, they would like grab like dead Iraqis back then, and they would like pose with their dead corpses.
Yeah, no, that's disrespectful as fuck. Well, or it's like people,
God
or it's
bless.
like, or it's like something I think I've heard like fucked up people in special forces do these days, is they like to do some, like, it's scary because, like,
They're cool.
it's
It's
no, it's
badass.
honestly real. It's honestly just deranged.
What
Some
is-
people claim that they will soak their bullets in pig's blood before they go out.
Whoa, that's fucking.
And if
crazy.
you know, and if you know anything about Islam, they don't really fuck with pigs because they're seen as unclean. And the idea is that, like, oh, if you get shot and killed by a bullet that has pig's blood on it, you can't go to the afterlife. You go to hell.
Oh, that's why they have the Jewish warriors as well in Israel. Because if a
Oh,
Muslim gets
yeah.
killed by a woman, he doesn't go to heaven.
Oh fuck, you're right. So yeah, it's like, I'm like, dude, that's like just deranged as fuck. You-
Not only
that's
that,
fucked
that's
up.
probably why the
Jewish
weapons
warriors.
are putting like rusted liquids into their fucking rifles.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, no, it's. I'm like Jesus Christ, dude, you're kind of weird.
That is badass though. What's more badass than soaking a weapon in blood and then killing someone
Soaking
with
in
it?
shit.
No, soaking it in shiz is nasty and stinky.
That is literally just a crime.
That's what they do in prison. That's what they do in prison. They'll like stick their shivs into shit, so they stab you and then you get an infection really quickly. You die from it, hopefully.
But yeah, because of our prison system,
hmm
shit's so whack.
Anyways, Argus, what would your tank name be?
My tank. Oh yeah, well, if I could name a tank, what would it be named?
Goku's wife.
Just
The Chi Chi ride. That'd be
the
pretty funny.
CG ride.
Mexicans would laugh because
Drake's
Chi Chi was boob.
I might call it Drake's Insta story.
Call it
Mm.
Kanye West and hates the Jews. .com.
No,
.gov.
what would I call my tank? I had one. I could name it. What would I call it? No, I don't know. I don't know what I'd call my tank.
Goat fucker. Call it that.
Maybe I'd
Oh,
call it
I got one for you.
hmm,
Kermit the
what?
Frog. Call it.
Oh my god.
This is Kermit the Frog.
Well, so
Call it
you wanna see something funny though, Milk?
What?
Speaking of frogs, let me post a picture in my
It's gonna be a frog ass bitch.
let me post a picture in general here.
Kermit the Frog.
Frog ass bitch.
I hate Kermit. He's so angry, dude.
Check general.
Why is he so mad about Kermit? I'm looking at a funny little frog right here.
Yeah, that's the little fella I got on my monitor now. He kind of just appeared there yesterday. I don't know where he came from.
That's cool,
He just
dude.
stares a lot. He just likes to stare at my hand.
What if he started talking shit to you while you were playing games?
He's like, "Yo, you fucking suck."
Say, you kind of suck.
No, speaking of Drake though, Drake's Instagram story. Anybody see that?
No. What'd he
Oh
do?
my god, he posted hentai on his Instagram story, bro.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be a video of him sucking dick.
No, he just straight up posted hentai on his Instagram, and everybody, and this was 3 hours before his latest album dropped.
Uh-huh.
Some people were saying that it's fake, but some people were saying that he most likely got hacked. Well, people were like DMing him, and he was responding to them and shit. Like, so people are like pretty confident that Drake just like as some kind of stunt or something, just straight up posted hentai on his Insta story.
What was it? Did people know what hentai it was?
I could identify one of them.
What was? Oh, it was a bunch of his compilation.
It was 4 images. I might be able to pull them up here. Let me see. Hopefully, no one opens my door.
It was Itadaki Seki. It has
Oh
to be at least one of
god.
them. Remember that one? Like the little redhead succubus shows up.
No, it wasn't. I think that shit's overrated as fuck, though, low key.
Overrated. Nah, I agree. Only the first part was good. I didn't like the weird NTR shit.
No, me neither.
Yeah, I don't even watch.
No, I don't
hentai.
want to post it to that group chat. No, nope.
I don't even watch hentai. I read it more often than not.
So one of it was like some art. One of them, I could definitely identify one of those. But yeah, that's what Champagne Poppy posted on his Instagram yesterday.
Why
I
is it
believe is when it
fucking-
happened.
Why is it censored? I can't even tell what I'm looking at.
Well, because I can't actually find. It doesn't look like anybody, even on Twitter, anybody saved the actual images. So, I honestly have no clue.
It would've been
So
better
I
if
just
he-
have to
he
get the
posted
ones that
video.
Kotaku put up.
It would be better if that video of him sucking dick was on there instead. Remember that video? It's
I
like this
think I might
guy's-
vaguely remember
this
that
guy
video of a
sucking
guy who
dick and he-
remotely looks like Drake
That's because he had the
sucking
same little
dick.
hair thing, like the little heart in his head, and people kept saying it looks like him. It looks
No,
a lot like
I've
him,
seen
dude.
the video. If I'm going off of memory, it does look like him. It's kind of
You should have
weird.
You should have posted that. That would be so fucking funny.
He's like, listen, y'all. This really was me. I was repping Toronto back then.
Yeah, you should do that for April Fools. Like, he just post that in no context, and then at the end of the day, it's like, April Fools, it wasn't me, guys. And forever until then, everybody thinks he sucked dick.
I need to
I would do
listen
that.
to that new album of his because apparently he took some jabs at quite a lot of people.
If someone looked like me and they were sucking dick, I'd definitely post that on my Instagram, just for a laugh or two, you know.
Just to see what people said. They're like, "Ha,
That
we
way I
caught
knew
you,"
it.
and you're like, "No," they're like, "Ha, we caught you," and you're like, "Yeah, you did."
You got me.
And you're why aren't you just like defending it? Like, because that's me.
I'd be like,
Just
I'm available at
completely
3
play
p.m.
into the
today.
joke. If you want some, come get it.
It's like, get in line, buddy. I got a lot of dicks to
You
suck
know you
today.
want. You know, yeah. It's like you want this.
What about you, Borlon? Would you post a video of yourself, or a video of your doppelganger sucking penis?
Of me fucking my doppelganger.
No.
No, your doppelganger is
What?
blowing you.
Oh yeah, it's kind of what I said. But yeah, I would.
Your doppelganger is
Well,
sucking
actually, you know
you
what? No,
off.
I can't. Hold on, no. Um, I would allow it to be posted, but I would hire somebody else to post it.
Oh, you little wuss.
So everybody just thinks it's you.
Post that on the main, dude.
Yeah, that way people don't go, oh wow, this dude's a fucking sick freak. He posts himself fucking a guy who looks like him. No, if instead I have someone else post it, then it's like, oh man, he got outed, but damn, he's good at fucking his own self.
You post it and go like, I made a clone,
Wait,
so what?
was the question? Would you fuck your doppelganger, or would you post a video of your doppelganger getting fucked by just some random person?
Well, at first it was
Oh
doppelganger blowing somebody, and then he turned it into
shit.
doppelganger blowing him.
Man, do you
Okay,
really
no,
want to
yeah,
get blown that bad by someone who looks like you?
I would allow, or I would post that video. Yes.
Exactly,
There's a
because it's
lot.
funny, because then everybody thinks you're gay. And
Hmm.
then if you're like, oh, the gay guy sucked, it's like, yeah, that's me.
Dude, a lot of people I went to school with already thought I was gay. It always pissed me off.
People thought I was gay too, and then they would be shocked when they learned that I liked women.
And they'll be
No,
shocked when
no,
Women would be
no.
like, I thought you were gay. I was like, nope, I'm not gay.
It always did piss me off. People were like, "Why don't you have a girlfriend?" I'm like, "I don't know. I just don't make an effort." And they're like, "Yeah, well, you kind of seem gay." And I was like, "Okay, damn, that's kind of hurtful."
Stop being so gay, Argus. What can we say?
Bro, yeah, dude, you're right shit.
You're out here beating everybody off and kissing the homies. What
Kids
else
are mean, bro.
What else are people gonna think?
Kids are mean, dude.
Yep, kids are pretty mean. But it never bothered me. I thought it was kind of funny when people thought I was gay. They also thought I would only listen to like classical music and stuff. And then I'd be like, no, I like punk rock. And they'll be like, you like punk rock? That's weird. I'm like, you're a fucking dork.
A lot of people always wonder why I didn't listen to music in like middle school. It's because I didn't have I didn't have a way to do it. I listen to music as much as I can now, but like in fucking
You like Michael Jackson?
oh dude, I'll forever love Michael Jackson, dude.
A lot of people were dressing
Even
up
if he
like Michael Jackson
even
for Halloween.
even though he, let's be honest, most likely very much so did touch those little kids.
Doesn't matter. His music's good.
He'll always be the king of pop.
Same thing with Gary Glitter. He's a monster rapist, but his music was good. I like Gary Glitter. Yep. It goes to show you that if as long as you do something great, you can get away with anything. Is that the lesson we're learning?
yes.
Yeah, for example, if you're like
Listeners.
that guy who, if your praise is being the guy who like theoretically saved American democracy, they won't arrest you for inciting an insurrection. You know what, that got a little too deep. My bad.
Pardon me.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
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 So that's a little bit out of the scope of this episode. My bad, listeners.
No, yeah. I'm getting real tired of you trying to indoctrinate the viewers.
Oh fuck, dude! It's because I go to like a liberal. I go to a disgusting America white people hating
What?
school that just indoctrinates me.
White hating, womanizing, rapist filled.
No, it's actually like man. It's actually we just hate men at my school, dude. It's just like
Oh, have
we
you
hate
gotten
men.
any
We don't.
hate?
Hmm?
Have you gotten hate by women?
No, because it's a non-issue.
Oh, I thought you were being serious.
No, that's always going to be sarcasm. It's mostly stems from like Republicans or people saying that college is like liberal indoctrination centers because they don't want people to go to school and get educated.
College I went to was kind of liberal, but they were all
But
you know what? They maybe there it wasn't that liberal though, because there were like MRAs that kept inviting me to like go to like
oh
their
I
conventions and stuff. I was like, I don't
I
want
will
to.
100 I will 100% say my school is definitely liberal, but like there's no denying that schools have their political affiliations and political leanings, but like universities and college does not exist for the express purpose of turning people into liberals. It's not that they pump out liberals.
Mm-hmm.
It's a more mature and intellectual way to look at it is the more educated you become, the more prone you are to noticing
To
the
liberalism,
issues that exist in the world, and thus you start to go further left.
I think I think schools should work harder to be as non-political as possible. Just
Yeah,
complete
but
information. That's it. You apply it how you want to. You know, I think the professors should try to just like teach the subject without getting too opinioned.
well, that's kind of one of the beautiful things about college is the fact that if you don't want that in school, you don't have to get it.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Mm-hmm.
if you don't want a class that delves into politics, you don't take the class that delves into politics.
Yeah.
You just
The
do
teacher. I
something that
think
covers the
honestly, I
basis.
think if the teacher ever brings up politics outside of trying to like discuss like a subject and using the politics of that day as an example, they should get in trouble for it. You know, they should get scolded for like, hey, you know, big
Well,
chill out.
I don't know. I don't think schools should be reprimanded because they taught because they because they had the audacity to say, hey, this thing that happened in history, it was perpetuated by like for example a far right wing government, and it shouldn't have happened. I don't think
No,
that
no,
should be punished.
I'm talking more like the professor brings up like an issue in politics of like during that time, like that's like you know happening right now, and then going like this is my opinion on it.
Well, see,
It
that's
should
the
be more like no, this is the subject matter here. We're gonna use this as an example. You guys could figure out how this applies to what I'm teaching.
Yeah, that's cool. I think there's merits to both of that though, because when I don't really think that when a professor brings up their own opinion on like some like current events, for example, I don't think that's their attempt or them attempting to uh say, well, this is what I think and this is how I'm going to teach it. I think they're usually what they're trying to do is, hey, this is what I think,
Mm-hmm.
let's discuss it, because so far in my experience that's how they do it. We talk about things, and it's generally a space where it's generally at least in my classes it's generally a space where everybody can give their opinions, whether it be the popular one or the not so popular one.
Yeah.
And I don't and people usually aren't deducted grades for that. And I think the idea that, for one, that students will get deducted points because they didn't agree with the liberal teacher, I think that's just a myth and it's not actually happening. But that's just me.
Yeah.
That's a little
To give
too
you an
much of.
example, my when I was in college, my philosophy teacher, right? He'd bring up
Oh,
like
was it Jordan
these.
Peterson?
No, no, no. It was some big fat guy. He was actually really cool.
Ooh, sounds hot.
This big fat guy was like talking about philosophy, and he'd bring up like because at the time Donald Trump was gonna get elected, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like Donald Trump versus Hillary,
Oh, so shit. This
and
was like
we
this was
started.
like 10 years ago, right?
No,
Right?
this was like 4 years ago,
Uh,
and we
Are you
started
sure, bro? I
discussing
thought you
it.
were born in like 80. I thought you were born in like 64.
No, no, I was like born like in '72, but anyways.
Oh, I gotcha.
But anyways, like he brought it up, we started discussing it, and I asked him like what he thought, and he's like, "It doesn't matter what I think. I want to hear what you guys come up with."
See,
So
I love that.
yeah, I love that too because it's like I don't know. It doesn't matter what this guy's opinions are. It's about what he wants us to learn.
It's about discussing everybody's.
Hmm.
At least that's what I imagined
And
his
then he's
goal
like, and then I
was.
asked him, "What does he think about this big hog right here?" And he's like, "That makes me very horny." I was like, "Ah, you messed up. You told me what you thought. You idiots!" And I started beating him up. with my bare fist.
Oh, so you asked him what he
I
thought of your
trapped him.
penis?
Yeah, I tricked him. I wasn't interested
Oh, it was a
in.
trap.
Yeah.
I don't care what you think. I just want your penis in me.
I tricked you. You're supposed to discuss my penis, not give your opinion on it. Because that's what philosophy is, right? It's not about opinion. It's about truth. So I was like,
Yeah,
gotcha, dumbass. You gave your opinion. Oops. Oops. You
I
gave
will
your
admit that.
opinion.
That's why philosophers are very important.
I love philosophy. Philosophy's fucking cool, dude.
Yeah, a little too.
If you're a little nerd who hates feelings and can't feel empathy, you'll like philosophy.
I would say I'm too much of a. Okay, what? Where'd that come from?
If you have difficult empathizing with people's emotions, you'll love philosophy.
I philosophy just doesn't really computate, as my CS teacher says, in my mind too well. It's too much. I dare say too much nuance, but
Yeah, yeah.
because I don't want to say that, right? Because I'm deeply into politics and shit, so nuance is kind of like my thing. But I don't know, philosophies for me is like, it's like, well, why is this way? It's like, why don't you think about why you think it might be that way? And I'm like, oh, okay, well, thanks, asshole. That didn't actually help me.
Well, the point is to understand your own opinions and where they come
Yeah,
from,
yeah.
and understand the true root of thoughts and opinions and ideas, and understand whether or not those ideas are even true to begin with. Which a lot of people do get angry. Like my older sister got pissed off at me when she was drunk. My older sister and my younger sister got in a huge argument because we were discussing how I was discussing how some people believe that their lives are like on a set path and they're just gonna living their lives until they die one day in this preordained thing. And she was like, "That's stupid. I don't believe that." And I was like, "I don't believe that either." But people believe
No, I
it,
don't
and there's
believe
no
that, but I
way,
think
there's no
but
real
people
way of
believe it.
disproving it or proving it
Yeah, no,
on either side.
people. I don't believe that, but people believe it anyway,
And then
and thus it should be
this
discussed.
devolved into like an emotional crying battle between my two sisters, and I just kind of sat back like looking at these two like, I can't believe this devolved so quickly. Like these
That's
fucking
so funny.
children, like these two children just started crying and screaming at each other because I brought up like an interesting thing.
No, I think that's super
And then they
funny.
try to blame me. They try to blame me because they're so emotionally inept.
Please
They
tell me
can't
this is
control
all
their
happening in.
emotions.
Was this all happening in Spanish?
No, this was happening in English. But yeah, my
Oh,
parents were there too. They were like watching, and everybody was like trying to blame
I
me.
will.
They're trying to say that it was my fault that I brought it up. I was like, I'm sorry. I thought we were all adults already. I didn't realize you were all children. They can't handle things. Can't handle normal discussions. Besides, I mean, my dad was trying to say like it was my fault. I shouldn't have brought it up. And my mom was like, "Nah, they're just idiots." Me and my mom are very similar. We're very
You said
blunt
you and your
about our.
mom.
Yeah, me and my mom.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
I'm very similar to my dad too, where like I don't really cause trouble. You know, he's a very quiet man. But my
You don't
mom is.
cause trouble. What do you mean, bro?
I don't cause trouble.
You cause so much trouble.
Well, let me explain.
You
Me and my mom
you
are
get
very
into shit
blunt
with like
about our
you're like
feelings, right?
you're the reason that I got. I feel like I'm fairly certain you're the reason I got an email saying, getting a letter saying to stop talking about Abby Shapiro's boobs.
Well, that was funny.
I know. I told him, like, well, let's be honest. She's got really. I told them, bro. I was like, well,
Her,
let's be perfectly honest. She's got huge boobs, and it's funny. And they're like, yeah, well, it's just like
she should be
it's no
proud of
bueno. I was like, well, fuck me, I guess.
but yeah, me and my mom, like, we were very blunt about our emotions, right? We're not afraid
Don't
to
play no
say like,
games.
yeah, we're not afraid to say like, hey, that's fucking stupid when someone says something stupid to us. But we also don't talk out of our assholes very often at all, unless it's for a gag. Then it,
This is for a gag.
unless it's funny, then we don't give a shit.
It's a
But
little gag.
what if someone wants to like have a conversation and they start saying dumbass shit? We're gonna call them out right away. Like, hey, you're a dumb fuck for saying this. And then people are like, people are like, oh, you're an asshole. I said, no, it's just that you can't handle someone being truthful to you. You can't handle the truth. Most people are used to like people lying and saying nice things, and not showing their true feelings about something they said. That's what I think.
I think there's merits to both.
Yeah, I think if you're not
I
being
think so.
paid, there's no reason to mask your feelings.
True. I mean, sometimes I can understand for some people though. Sometimes it's better to live a lie than have to cope with the truth.
If you're getting paid, if you're at work, that's when you should be like, you should just hold your tongue and not say anything.
Oh, dude, yeah, that's what I do every day.
Hold the
Because, dude,
peace.
some of the shit I would say to some of these customers who are just stupid as balls would literally get me fired.
But if you're at home and your wife starts hollering in your ear, you're like, bitch, ho, shut up, ho. That's when you start. You $5 hoe, shut up. That's what you should do. You call her Miss Daisy Ho and you go about your day.
And then turn around to the camera and say, "Now this is why I'm running for public office."
You go like, yeah, I got a gun, bitch. Don't worry about that. I didn't talk about that. I walk around with the gun everywhere. Oh man. How about you, Borlon? You're used to lies and deceits, right? That's pretty much the life you live constantly. Where you lie to women, then you lie to yourself.
Yeah.
You tell Indian women that you don't dislike Indians right to their face when deep down
I used the
inside.
biggest lie of all. I love you.
Yeah. You're like, I love you. That's what you use it with the B.
No, your biggest lie is I love women.
I love women.
You know, we need to have Borlon do a lie detector to prove he's actually straight.
I try not to gag when I say the word. I'm like, I love your.
He says it to a man. It's no problem at all.
Yeah.
I love you, man. Oh man. You're fucking cool and sweet and sexy, man. What the hell? That's what you say, right? How
Cool,
are you
sexy
all these
boy.
things? How are you so goddamn sexy? That's what you say to a guy, right?
That's what I say.
How is it possible that a fella could be so goddamn hot? You know, who's the hottest actor you've ever seen?
This is gonna be such a standard, like male or female.
Male or, well, I mean, female doesn't count because you like females.
Oh,
Male only. And I don't bring up like a trans actor either. Doesn't
a
count
trans
either.
male actor. Yes, that does fucking count.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, that fucking does.
If you bring up Elliot Page, she still has a
So then-
vagina. That doesn't count.
So then theoretically, I could say Laverne Cox because Laverne Cox isn't a woman.
Lover of cocks? What?
Does she have a
Laverne
vagina?
Cox.
Does he have a vagina?
Laverne Cox is a woman, first and foremost.
Does she have a vagina?
I wouldn't know.
Well, find out and come back to me.
What? That's so dumb, bro.
I'm saying like if bring up like if I ask for like a hot male actor, you say Elliot Page. It doesn't count because Elliot Page
But
is a
is
juicy
Elliot Page a man though?
He is a man, but he has a juicy pussy.
Okay, then it doesn't matter.
No, he has a juicy pussy. Doesn't count anymore.
Stop saying that. It's so weird.
If he has a juicy pussy, he's disqualified. I'm sorry. Unless he gets it changed, he's not in the game right now.
No, I'm just gonna say Elliot Page just to spite you. Then
I like Elliot Page. He's a bro, but he doesn't count Because he has a juicy pussy, like I said.
I don't know why you keep saying. Oh, God.
If you had the choice between a man's butthole or a juicy pussy, you choose the juicy pussy every time.
Because I'm a straight. Yeah, because I'm straight.
Exactly.
Because I'm a heterosexual.
That's why he's disqualified from this question.
But is it? But the thing is that who do I think is the hottest male actor isn't based on whether or not they've got a nice butt. It's whether or not do I find them attractive. So then theoretically, I could say Jack Black because Jack Black is just has
Yeah, but he doesn't have a juicy pussy.
But the thing is, but by some people's metric, Jack Black isn't physically attractive, but rather he'd probably be more emotionally or intellectually attractive.
I'm saying that the juicy pussy gives you an edge over the other men. If a man has a juicy pussy, of course he's hotter. He has a better hole.
Why do you keep saying that?
If he has a better hole, he's got the edge. It doesn't count.
But we never. Okay,
That's like
so
Mike
then
Tyson
let's.
at the
Okay,
Special
let's.
Olympics. It doesn't count. It's like what?
It absolutely does. I'll have you know. No kid. Or like Kanye saying I'm super good at basketball, and then he's like, yeah, I played a game against a bunch of special needs kids. I won 102 to 0.
Exactly. Like he's got the edge. Doesn't matter if they're the same. He's got the edge. It doesn't count. He's disqualified.
No, fuck it. I'm gonna say Elliot Page.
Goddamn. All right. What about you, Borlon? This guy doesn't want to play by the rules. He wants to break the
Bro.
rules.
Say Elliot Page too.
Huh?
What?
What'd you say?
What's going on?
Sexiest male actor. With the penis, with the penis and balls. Well, balls secondary. They don't need to be there.
Balls in the penis.
Yeah. Who?
Give me a second.
Elliot Page.
Can it be a porn star?
Sure.
Oh, if it's porn star, J Mac, easy.
J-Mac.
Mm-hmm.
You said it can't be trans.
No trans because they have juicy pussies.
Unless they've transitioned.
If they have
like,
the cock and balls, then they count.
Unless they've had their sex change operation by Milk's metric.
Yes, because
So,
the better hole doesn't. They have the edge. It doesn't count anymore.
Okay, it's not that deep. Holy shit.
Their pussy hole is.
So they can only have penis.
Yeah. No pussy holes allowed.
Yeah. No. Okay. Me, Isabella.
Who the fuck is that?
Okay, never mind then.
Well, I don't know who that is. Who is that?
She was the trans woman porn star that Tyga cheated on Caitlyn Jenner with. Or not Caitlyn Jenner, Kylie Jenner.
Tyga cheated on Caitlyn Jenner with a trans woman?
Yeah.
Wait, no. I said male. Trans female. It doesn't count. It's a female.
She had dick and balls.
No, not the dick and balls doesn't make you male or
What?
female. Don't you understand gender?
Why'd you get mad at me for saying Elliot Page?
Because they have the juicy pussy. It doesn't count.
But
A male with the juicy pussy has the edge.
But you said dick and balls doesn't matter. You said dick and balls.
A female
my
with dick and
God.
balls is just a female with dick and balls. A male with a juicy pussy is disqualified. A female with a dick and balls doesn't count. She's not even a male anymore.
This is how we're gonna end this episode. We've got 1 minute left.
I don't have a favorite. I don't know.
In this question, you're deciding. You look at the male population, including trans that have dick and balls now.
Oh, good lord.
The juicy pussies are disqualified because they have the edge over the other competition.
Stop calling them that.
You don't understand gender and sex.
Yeah, you know what? I'm done.
Oh.
You won't listen. I'm telling you that what you were asking for.
Yeah, you said trans female though. That doesn't count though. It's a female. You're focused on the dick and balls. This was the dick and balls part was to prevent Argus from choosing Elliot Page with the juicy pussy. It wasn't a requirement. Understand?
I don't understand. She doesn't have a pussy.
Yeah, she's a girl. what's the She's a girl.
She doesn't. I mean, I'm telling you what I'm telling you, and you're choosing not to listen.
I understand what you mean, but I'm telling you it's wrong. You're trying to pick the
And
trans female. She's not in she's not in the race. She's not in the race. She's a trans female. She's no longer male. Sorry, buddy.
she.
She's
Oh my!
disqualified.
You literally said I could choose that. Fine, whatever.
No, I didn't. I said you have to choose a male without a juicy pussy.
What?
Male, no
Then I
pussy.
don't know any. I don't know anything.
I was gonna say that I've been watching Supernatural, so the guy Dean, the guy that plays Dean, Jensen Ackles, is my first.
No, what? You just hound me for that and just go. So I was watching Supernatural.
He doesn't have a juicy
So
pussy.
bye.
Do you see the difference?
That you know of.
Do you see my difference now, Argus?
Bro, boy, don't talk to me.
You can't choose the trans females because they're female, but you also can't choose the trans males unless they have the dick and balls now.
All right, bro. Episode over. Episode's over.
Oh, we got
Episode's
5
over.
minutes of arguing.
Got 5 minutes left, bro.
Tell my story with the BSRE.
Man,
so.
fuck off. Fuck this. I'm gonna go get food. I'll be back.
Do you understand yet, Borderline?
No, fuck off.
You don't understand. You need a lesson on modern day gender identity. Maybe pick a different male actor. That's not a woman.
I don't know any.
What about The Rock? What about Peter Parker, Spider-Man? Did you bang him?
Are you on LSD or something? What's wrong with you?
I'm speaking plain English.
Yeah, no, you're not.
The problem is that you can't understand basic concepts such as a guy with a pussy and a girl with a cock. And Argus refuses to play by the rules. Is the second problem. So yeah, pick a male actor, dude. Who would you
I don't
date?
know any.
Who would you make your husband?
You keep saying they're all wrong.
No, your first one the first mistake was you chose a woman with dick and balls. You just chose a Fuda. Doesn't count. Fudas don't count because they're women with dicks. You gotta separate. Understand? I'm not saying that the genitals makes the man or woman. I'm saying that they're disqualified because they have the edge.
So I'm not supposed to choose. I'm just supposed to suffer. I don't understand. What's going on?
No. You gotta understand, dude. I'm not saying that a male cock and balls makes a male. I mean, it does technically. I'm talking about gender identity, right? Gender identity, they say that fucking guy with a pussy is totally valid. However, they are disqualified because they have a juicy pussy. This is the most simple question I've ever posited.
No, it is not. It is absolutely not.
I'm saying everybody else has a knife. They brought a pistol, okay?
Fuck, dude.
That's all I'm saying.
Which would mean I would choose them.
Everybody
don't
brought a knife to the fight, and then the
Constantly
juicy pussies brought a big pistol.
Choose the one that you wouldn't choose. What?
Of course they would win. They have a
What a
juicy
fucking
pussy.
paradox. What do you want? What is the accomplishment here?
The accomplishment is I want to know.
You obviously don't get to know.
Well, you guys both don't want to play by the rules. That's fine. The audience will have my back.
Are you asking me
Are
what
we
I would,
still
what I
are we
would
still
not
on this juicy pussy shit? Jesus.
No, it's not making sense. He's
It
asking
made the
what I would
perfect sense.
I don't know what you
Argus
choose-
understands that just because they have cock and balls doesn't mean they're a male, right? At least in the gender identity wise. In this question, at least, right?
Sorry, say that one more time. I was focused on something else.
The cock and balls don't make them part of the male population, right?
Saying we're
So
both
I
women.
can't say a Fuda, obviously, because it's not part of the question. Right? I
If
said
you
male.
have-
I said male Just because they have a
If you
dick and
have a,
balls but are female doesn't count. They're not in the population anymore.
if they identify as a man, they are. But
Exactly.
if they're a woman, they're like, I'm a woman. I just have a cock and balls,
Yes, now they're out.
and they're a woman.
They're out by default. But I'm saying that the juicy pussies are out as well because it's like bringing a gun to a knife fight. Of course they're gonna win. They got the juicy pussy. Of course they're gonna win in this scenario.
Marcus, you're not helping out here because you just keep getting offended by the word juicy.
9 times out of 10, the straight good
Because
man's
it
gonna
makes me
choose
because it
the
makes me
juicy pussy.
uncomfortable. As a virgin, it makes me uncomfortable.
Fine.
And
Milk,
with that,
call it the most.
we're all done, guys. That's it.
God.
Put down in the comments whether or not the juicy pussies count in the
Oh my
male
God.
question or not. I say
insane.
no. They got the edge. It's like they got a battle tank and they're fighting Arabs in the desert. Okay, that's not fair. All right, see you guys.